guys, so I've got the tools that I think are going to work best. We'll just go over them real quick. This is the yellow band that most of you have been using. Pretty light and has a lot of stretch to it. Obviously, if you use it with shoes on, this one's going to break the easiest, but even broken can still work in certain ways. So just a bit to know. The next one is the blue band, and this is really probably the most ideal for your lower body because it just of the tension. You can even just you can't see from here necessarily, but the thickness is really better for the lower body, but it's up to you guys. You can sometimes use two bands, like the two yellow bands to create more tension. It's up to you. My favorite bands really are for upper body and or lower body are these more cotton type bands. They don't bind, they don't wrinkle up like the rubber bands do, and they're just a little more comfortable to wear whether or not they're on the upper body or lower body. You can do all the same type of things with them. They just are a little bit more cushiony because of the elasticness of them and the width and the cotton of them. So those are your three options right there. These aren't that expensive, and for your own personal use, these are super ideal. Of course, you can get these on Amazon. This brand is called Herdlin, and this is a brand I've been using for a while. It comes with 3 tensions, and the tensions are like a light, medium, and a heavy. So you can choose those. This is what I like to use, but they're more expensive, and so I don't usually use these in group settings or purchase them in group settings. Anyway, just those for you to know. As far as the movements that you guys are doing, remember there's all different kinds of ways of holding the band. For the upper body movements, in order to not create this tension in the upper back, you're going to want to keep your shoulders down and relatively low, and make sure you can move your head, and of course breathing is essential. You don't have to do a ton of reps. You're not supposed to be just powering out the reps into pain. Don't do that. Try to give yourself that opportunity to just do a little bit less, and then you'll get more out of it. So 3 basic hand holds. One is the overhand grip with your thumbs pointing towards you. And for the overhead pull down, you would have your thumbs pointing towards you. Keep your chest up. Make sure that neck is in. Okay? The other position would be your thumbs pointing towards each other, or like a pull-up grip. So you would start here and pull down. This is a great way to actually train that pull-up move. The next way is then a turn in position. So my thumbs point out, I start up, and I pull down. Now this is a little bit more work on the hands because of this pull position, but a nice little strengthener from the hands as well. And then third, a great option is one movement at a time. So start here, pull down, lift up, pull down, lift up, or any variation. So pull down, come down, press up, other side, down, up, up. This releases some of the tension from your neck and gives you more variation as well. So the same idea with the pull apart or the pull in. You just turn to the side again. This time your thumbs would be up and you'd pull in. Again, you're not thinking of up. Pull in and down. Like notice on my rib cage the band is around my rib cage, and then back out. If I maintain tension, I'm going to feel this more in the outer shoulder and the outer arm. Same idea here. You can go palms up and pull in. You can go palms down and pull in. So you can change the rotation of the shoulder, forearm, biceps, and so on to get a little different movement, as well as you can pull in one arm at a time. And do those types of things. So those are the 2 for the pull down and the pull apart. Now, as far as the push-up goes, you can change the position. For sure, I had you have it up above your arms. This can create this rolling process with the band. Totally get it. You can put that on your forearms instead. The idea with the band is it creates a down pressure, and so that you actually have something to spring against. But you can always just do the push-up here, where the push-up is here, and you're coming down and pressing up. It's just outward tension. And then the opposite, or the other option you can do, is do a hand to shoulder. So you take the hand off. Just kind of notice I'm bringing my thumb to my shoulder, not my palm. And that again creates tension. Also, completely scrapping that idea for the tricep extension. So you have the band, you place it on the shoulder, and then you place the other hand. So cross body, my palm is up like I'm signing in or against a Bible, and then you press down. So you can see my palm stays flexed and my biceps bend and straighten, and or my triceps extend and straighten. I don't want to shrug the shoulder. That's another initiation from there. And so you can do this overhead, but that's a little bit more challenging as far as not getting into the neck again. So again, you can be on the ground. So after the glute bridges, stay on the ground. Just put your hand here, you're staying on the ground, and you're still doing this. Your triceps actually are resting into the ground and you're extending. So again, you can do the glute bridge with the band around your knees, take the yellow band, place it on the shoulder, stay on the ground for this one, and then just do the tricep extension from the ground. So that way you're not up and down as much. So I hope these are options and variations are helpful for you. Let me know, try them out. Give yourself an opportunity to do different, think different. Don't get wrapped up too tight into the what. Think of how can you make this better for you. Hope this helps. Okay, just a quick demonstration on that hinge movement or deadlift movement with the band. Whatever tension you're going to use, you want it around the foot, kind of safely, and then start in that hinge position. So hips are back, foot is offset, and then knee is bent. Eyes and head is neutral, not extended, not dropped. And then you're just gonna stand up. Now, because this is the lighter band, you're going to have to be careful to not pull up as well, or you can break the band, which is okay. There's kind of more to be had. The other option is, of course, to go to the heavier band, and then the same idea, and then come back up. Now, you can get heavier bands than this, and or you could use the multi-purpose band, the orange bands or something like that. Just a second. So you could use this elastic style band and just use the foothold or the strap as your anchor. Do the same idea and come back up. Now the tension may not be as great. You can take both, put it around, grab the length, and then stand up. So you can choose. The movement is the movement. You can choose the tool. With the orange band, the same idea, but I would just fold that little guy in half, place it underneath the foot, and then work the extension. You have more range of motion, and you may feel more stable as well. The benefit really just of using the one band is it's a one band workout, and so then that way you're not changing tools and worrying about fussing about how to set the tool up. You still have one tool, use it for all things. Of course, you can use a skinny band, you can use a longer band, you can do no band, you can do weights for that matter. But this was just to give you a one band workout and give you some simple options on how to do it.